Backlog. Did you watch Tekken Bloodlines? Did you see the first episode?
Of course I watched Tekken Bloodlines. First episode.
Yo, what did you guys
Triangles.
think of Tekken Bloodlines? I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. I actually have seen all of the show. So
okay.
I sat down and watched it, and like I binged it in one sitting.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
It's definitely a show. What did you think of it, man? What was your opinions on that?
Okay, so first things first, get it out of the way. Triangle shadows, everywhere.
Yep.
Horrendous.
It's really annoying. Once you notice it, it never goes away.
So outside of that, the animation it ranged from stiff to awkward. Like, for example, like June doing like her like cartwheel kicks.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was an animation. That was done. That was made.
That was a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The story, I don't know. There's no story right now, really. It's just like, yeah, Ogre fucked some shit up, and I'm gonna be Ogre. Yeah. Super weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to watch it with the Japanese dub because I was like, well, obviously this is gonna be better.
Mm-hmm.
But the lips are synced to the English dub.
Whoa,
meaning,
really?
I think that the English is the main language for Tekken Bloodlines.
Whoa, that's so.
Yeah.
The problem is that it's just like Sandman. I am now judging it as a whole series. I can't judge it as the first episode.
Well, isolate it as a first episode, you fuck.
It's whatever. It's fine.
And June's just as irrational in the anime as she is in the Tekken stories.
I will say that
Jin, you have to just let them kick the shit out of you. You gotta know when to not fight back.
No, that's not what she's saying. She was saying so first of all,
didn't have to hurt them that badly.
She's saying like to defend yourself, but to only use it as like passively. But you don't have to beat the hell out of the kid.
Don't use excessive force.
Yeah, don't use excessive force. I think that the show I thought the episode was fine. I think once you get past that, it gets substantially better. I
don't know if I can get past the animation.
It's meant to be binged almost. So you can't really.
Well, it's only 6 episodes, right? So.
Fuck! I really want to talk about the other
Well, that's too bad. This is an episode 1 review.
What? You know what? So here's my problem with these reviews that we're having. Okay.
What?
I just
wanted to do episode 1.
I don't think we're ever gonna finish Sandman, like the Sandman review.
Oh,
are we ever gonna go back to that? Like,
we can go back to it. I just don't remember where I was.
It was the first 3 episodes. That's what we reviewed.
Oh man, it felt so long. All right, yeah, okay.
I would like to finish Sandman. I almost think watching the entire series and then reviewing it is the best way to go about it, instead of like reviewing these single episodes. Unless we're gonna review single episodes every week, that'll be something we could talk about like after the podcast. But it's still a little weird to do it like, and I think maybe with 2 people. You know, it would be more episodes, but with August not here, it's a little different. Triangle Shadows, dude. That's really that's my
Triangle
summer.
Shadows, some jank ass movement animations, some very, I guess, off animations. The cool thing is like watching the moves. And you're like, oh, flash combo.
Yep, they do. Again, I can't talk about it, but yes. Yes,
I know.
I will. So, what would you rate this first episode?
I'm probably at a 6 again. Maybe even a 5.5. I wasn't a huge fan of the first episode. It just kind of, it felt like a nothing to me. Maybe I'm being too critical because I love Tekken, but I don't know. It's hard to get past the animation. It's hard to get past the sometimes weird English voice acting. Like,
Remember,
I don't know.
Anjin,
It's
we've only seen the first episode so far. Like, at least Quintessence has, so
what?
try
Yeah,
not to
yeah.
spoil too much of it.
Or any of it, honestly. Because if we're gonna watch it, I'd rather not be spoiled, even if I don't care much for it.
I will say this lore wise, they did not have the balls to kill Jun the way that they did it in the actual show, the actual game.
I don't remember how she dies in the game.
So she dies by cutting off Jun's head.
Oh,
Yep.
right, right,
So
yeah, okay.
like I don't know if you remember Tekken Tag, but or yeah, so in Tekken Tag, they like climb up the stairs and then at the end is Ogre holding someone's head.
Yes, yes, I
I,
remember. Okay.
and I was waiting for that to happen, but
Oh,
obviously as soon as that happens, your show shifts into like a different rating, and
it
maybe the
does. It
people.
does.
And there are other inconsistencies that happen in this that don't happen in the games that bother me to no end, and it actually like just irks me a little bit. But yeah, man, I will give this show the first episode a 5. I'll give it a
Oh, wow,
5.
you're lower than me.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because the middle of the road, I will say, like, you can't really judge the show off of this first episode.
Okay,
There's not enough to go on.
fair enough.
I would say like the thing is She-Hulk has more meat to its bones than the first episode of
Oh,
Tekken.
for sure. Yeah, no, for sure.
Because mind you, we're
I
trying to.
actually, I think I will adjust my score down to a 5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, it's
I
it's so middle of the road.
it really is. It's like one of the most mid things I've
Yeah, I
witnessed in a while.
I personally,
And
okay.
I've seen this style of animation just done better before. Like I
Mm-hmm.
watched Kengan Ashura and it just did this style of animation
Better,
better. I've watched Baki, it did this style of animation but
better.
better. I don't know.
And this brings up another point is that I think that this style of animation is so new that unfortunately something like Berserk 2016 was a victim of it. That they didn't quite know what they were doing at the time. That
I think
everything
this
that
animation style is a mistake right now.
I think that
I
everything preceding it is sort of taking that and like doing it way better. And
I mean it wouldn't take much to do better than Berserk, so
it's
like
so slow paced. And
it's not even the pace, man. It's ooh. It was like they sent the intern to do the CGI.
yes. Berserk 2016, look, so here's the thing. I want to like Berserk. I really do. I'll tell you
Oh, I
what,
love Berserk.
there are like 3 OVAs that used to be on Netflix. Like 2 or 3
Yes.
OVAs.
The golden egg.
Yeah, not the animated one, not the original one from the 90s, but a newer one.
Yeah.
That
The
explained
the
it.
three the OVAs.
Those are excellent.
Those are good.
Go
Yes.
go watch those. I sat down, watched them all in one Saturday evening. I binged
Yep.
them. I was like, I watched the first one. I was like, oh, I gotta watch the next one. I gotta watch the next
What
one.
the fuck is Griffith doing?
And then, first of all, look, if anybody ever says Griffith did nothing wrong, just
Well, they're just
excommunicate that person from your life, and
I think it's
I
just
will
a meme.
completely
I don't think
understand it.
anyone actually believes that. Because Griffith does a lot of things wrong.
Look, I'm just saying, like,
Griffith might do everything wrong.
damn, dude, I don't know, man. I just think that there some atrocities you just can't overlook. But anyway,
It's
um,
true.
I think that this does the 3D animation decently. But yeah, I would say I would give it a 5, man. Check it out though, but like definitely watch the rest of the series. And if you're a Tekken fan, it's obviously gonna scream to you. But I would be shocked if there was a
It
second
will.
season. I would be shocked.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
don't.
just watching the first episode. I can't really super weigh in, but just off the first episode, I have basically no hopes for this show.
I would be shocked if there's I don't think there's going to be a second season.
It's too mid, and good shows get canceled. So, like,
Yeah.
what does a mid show stand? What
Well,
chance does it stand?
Who knows? You know, it's Netflix. They are like very.
I mean, it's true. They drove Voltron into the fucking dirt, so like anything could happen.